History has been cruel towards judging the memory of Queen Catherine de Medici. Her most vile offense was her role in instigating mob violence during the St. Bartholomew Day Massacre. De Medici was the mother of King Charles IX and fervent supporter of the Catholic Church. The Protestant Huguenots were the Catholics' rival. On August 18, 1572, the Queen orchestrated the marriage of the King's sister, Margaret, to the Protestant Henry of Navarre, later King Henry IV of France. The wedding was promoted as a reconciliatory compromise between two warring factors. Instead, the marriage ceremony became a death trap. Many of the wealthiest and most prominent Protestant Huguenots gathered in Paris to attend the ceremony. 3 days later, an attempted assassination was targeted toward Admiral Gaspard de Coligny, the military leader of the Huguenots. On August 23rd, during the eve of the feast of Bartholomew the Apostle, 22-year-old King Charles IX ordered a wholesale slaughter of Huguenot leaders. Many sources have cited his mother as the primary mastermind due to her previous meetings with Catholic nobles at the Tuileries Palace and his own unstable mental condition. Coligny would be killed during the ensuing mayhem that spread throughout France. An estimated 5,000 to 30,000 casualties were slain over the bloody two-day rampage. Many of the Parisian dead were concentrated along the current Rue de Louvre, near the areas between the Rue de Rivoli and the Rue Saint-Honoré. The Pont Neuf was an additional site of carnage, with many of the dead simply tossed into the Seine River. The massacre became a turning point in the French Wars of Religion. The Huguenot political movement became severely crippled and the survivors intensely radicalized. The groom and future Henry IV would escape death and be held captive with his bride. He ultimately would become responsible for ending the Wars of Religion. As king, he would declare equal rights to Protestants. He, however, lost his life eventually for that proclamation. King Charles IX, who ordered the massacre, would descend into madness over the guilt accompanying his fateful decision. His mother would label him a lunatic. He died 2 years later of tuberculosis without a legitimate male heir. His brother Henry III would succeed him. Their ruthless mother, Catherine de Medici, would continue her guidance and interference in government affairs until her own death at 69 in 1589, the same year as her son Henry III. Their passing would open the opportunity for Henry IV's ascension and a reconciliation of the two warring religions.